We're back, ladies and gentlemen, on Power Pro Wrestling. Jim Ross at ringside here in the Metroplex as Hot Stuff Eddie Gilbert makes his way to the ring to defend the UWF TV Championship against Sam Houston. They've had some tremendous battles in the last few weeks. And Hot Stuff Eddie Gilbert with a very special stipulation that you'll hear about from Doyle King momentarily.
This event is scheduled for one fall or television time remaining. This bout is for the Universal Wrestling Federation Television Championship. It has this special stipulation. If Hot Stuff Eddie Gilbert is disqualified, the title will change hands. A disqualification counts as a pinfall. Weighing in at 225 pounds, the founder of Hot Stuff International, every girl's dream, your television champion, Hot Stuff Eddie Gilbert.
Hot Stuff Eddie Gilbert with his introduction. And Sam Houston will be two-stepping his way to the ring here in just a moment. And he has called Hot Dog Eddie Gilbert. And he's bringing a rather large, looks to be like a, well, there it is, Hot Stuff. I don't think Eddie Gilbert's going to like that plastic replica of a Frankfurter.
Your challenger for the television title, two-step sensation from Waco, Texas at 220 pounds, the sensational Sam Houston. Edward Falk, your official for this title bout.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, the introductions have finally been completed. And if our ring announcer losing his composure, the fans here were very happy. And, well, I'm going to hold the Frankfurter, the plastic one here. I'll pass that down to Doyle King. And as Sam Houston takes his chaps off and gets ready for the biggest match of his career in the Universal Wrestling Federation, a young man with the state of Texas embossed on his wrestling tights. And the crowd here yelling weenie at Hot Stuff Eddie Gilbert. Not a very complimentary thing to say about someone, I suppose, but I guess if the shoe fits, wear it. In any event, Gilbert, this may pose a little added momentum. I know Sam Houston trying to psych out Eddie Gilbert here at the outset of this matchup. Gilbert quickly going behind Houston. There's the hammerlock. Nice reversal by Sam Houston. And Gilbert very quickly, before the pressure can really be tightened down, goes to the ropes. And now, a little shoving there. Some mind games being played here as these men are sizing each other up in this battle for the television championship. And remember that very special and all-important stipulation in this particular match. A disqualification will count the same as a pinfall. And Gilbert once again frustrated, jumping back to his feet. And Houston, who is ready for a fight, the lanky Texan from Waco, would like the referee to step back out of the way. That is not the official's job. Houston and Gilbert, quite a rivalry has developed between these two athletes. A lot of determination on the face of Hot Stuff Eddie Gilbert. But of course, when you talk about determination, the one man that comes to my mind will be my color analyst here next week, Magnum TA. Back with us here next week. We hope that you will join us for that very exciting program. Nice move. Drop toe hold by Hot Stuff Eddie Gilbert, but Sam Houston reverses. That was a great offensive maneuver by Hot Stuff Eddie Gilbert, but Houston reversed it very quickly, and Gilbert shows his frustration once again. And where he landed, he won't sprain his ankles, I can tell you. But Sam Houston, this is going to break into a Pier 6 brawl before it's all over with. Both these men, their eyes shooting daggers at each other. Both men have conversed with the referee, none too politely, I might add. Mask of determination on the face of Sam Houston as he wants to wrestle away the UWF Television Championship against Hot Stuff Eddie Gilbert. If Gilbert gets disqualified, he will lose the television championship right here in this match. That is a special stipulation. We're going to hear a very special interview with General Skandar Akbar a little bit later in this hour. Hot Stuff Eddie Gilbert now. Successive elbows, one vertical coming off the ropes, and that second one on a prone Sam Houston. And now Hot Stuff Eddie Gilbert making his way to the top rope. A little slow getting there, and Houston is already back on his feet. Houston bodies from the top. Count of 1, 2. Lateral press and a 2 count. Sam Houston, it's lightning out there. Lightning arm drag. He's got his knee buried into the neck of Gilbert for leverage. The arm is barred, and Gilbert, it's like, I've got to think of something else because that didn't work. Hot Stuff Eddie Gilbert. Tremendous athlete. Tremendous wrestling mind. Not a lot of sportsmanship, not a lot of ethics when it comes to what happens inside that squared circle. But he is a great athlete. Sam Houston now trying to get Dickerman. He's got him there. Count of 2. And that was a close one. Another arm drag. Houston is so quick. He's back on his feet, back on the offense. Once again has the arm barred. Ted DiBiase. Remember what he said when he left the UWF. He would be in the greatest shape of his life when he returned, and he would have only one mission in mind, and that would be to win the UWF Heavyweight Championship. He spoke at lengths with me about the one-man gang and his strategy. Now, how will that strategy change? How will DiBiase's attitude change? Or will it? Regarding the new champion. Also, Terry Taylor and gentleman Chris Adams are former tag champions. They lost them on April the 12th in the Omni. They will be with us next week. Plus, you're going to see the new UWF tag champions, Rick Steiner and Sting, in action. Adding all that and Magnum TA here live, it's going to be a tremendous hour next week, and we certainly hope that you will be with us. As Hot Stuff Eddie Gilbert in this match, 1 fall or television time remaining for the TV championship.
5 minutes.
Inside cradle, Houston's got him. Count of 1, 2, the referee. And that was a close call, like a 2.5 count. Back in the armbar. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll be taking a commercial break inside 60 seconds here on the program. If we do have the outcome of this match decided during the commercial break, we will obviously keep our cameras taping here, and we'll show you that conclusion when we return. In this all-important battle, as I said, it has to be the biggest match. Almost like a crossroads match for Sam Houston. Make or break time for Sam Houston. The popular young man from Waco, Texas. He's had his opportunities at Hot Stuff. This situation with the stipulation of disqualification counts the same as a pinfall, and now Houston is in trouble, and Gilbert reaching down into his bag of tricks, knowing his championship is in deep jeopardy here on Power Pro Wrestling. And ladies and gentlemen, we'll be right back with more Power Pro Wrestling. Don't you go away. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Power Pro Wrestling. The television championship still on the line. What a battle these two athletes are having here in the Metroplex with the gold on the line. This match, 1 fall or television time remaining here on Power Pro Wrestling. And Sam Houston goes right out. Gilbert, utilizing his expertise, and Houston went right out on his head. Here on the floor of the Cowtown Coliseum. And that may have been the break that Gilbert has been waiting for. It was not a mistake by Sam Houston. It was hot stuff Eddie Gilbert maneuvering himself into the position to take advantage of Sam Houston. Gilbert showing his tremendous expertise and catching Houston as he comes into the ring in a helpless state. Hot stuff Eddie Gilbert waiting before he started his attack. You can't pin the man on the floor. Gilbert with a clothesline. And Sam Houston is in trouble here. Gilbert waiting, pausing there a little bit. 1, 2. And Houston, and I mean at the very last moment. Perhaps it was on instinct. In any event, Houston kicks out. Just before the fatal 3 count. Gilbert raking the eyes. That has slowed Houston's momentum. The action is fast here in the UWF. Both men colliding. The Universal Wrestling Federation Television Championship on the line. Hot stuff Eddie Gilbert as referee Edward Falk exercising his 10 count. As Sam Houston fighting to get back on his feet. Eddie Gilbert is back on his feet. Houston with a right hand. And it found a home. Once again, the right hand of Sam Houston. Houston now, the momentum swinging back in Sam Houston's favor. Houston with a big right hand. Lateral press, the referee's down. Gilbert kicks out. Houston now setting Gilbert for that bulldog headlock. But hot stuff Eddie Gilbert put on the brakes. Gilbert reversed the bulldog and belly to back suplex Sam Houston. Houston was going for the bulldog headlock. If he would have nailed it, I think it would have been over. But Gilbert reversed it. And Gilbert with a hot shot. A high-risk maneuver for Sam Houston. And Gilbert with his hot shot. A lateral press. And hot stuff Eddie Gilbert has defeated Sam Houston. And Eddie Gilbert will